Hi friends, it's Miss V, and I'm reading A Lion Grows Up. I am reading A Lion Grows Up this week because we're learning about animals in the zoo. And again, unfortunately, I don't have any zoo books. So we're reading about animals that may be in a zoo. Mama Lion knew it was up to her to keep her babies safe. They were completely dependent on her. Every few days, she moved the cubs into a different hiding place, keeping them away from hungry hyenas and leopards. She had to carry them in her mouth very gently because they were unable to walk. In fact, it would be about 3 weeks before Leah and her brother would be walking around. Until then, they would totter and fall. In the meantime, Mama Lion taught her cubs how to keep themselves clean. Mama's rough tongue was strong enough to lift Leah right off the ground. Licking each other's fur helped remove pesky insects too. Mama Lion took the cubs to join the pride when they were about 2 months old. Leah and her brothers were excited to meet the rest of their extended family. There were cousin cubs about their age, older cubs, and lots of grown female lions called lionesses. The lionesses helped each other take care of all the cubs. Leah went right up to her father with his rust-colored mane, while her brother went to meet his uncle. Their father and uncle were the only adult males in the pride. Leah and her brother loved being with the pride. Now they had plenty of playmates, and all lion cubs liked to play with each other and with the grown-ups. They especially liked play fighting, wrestling, nibbling, and simply chasing one another around. Much of the cubs' play imitated the skills they would use as adults, such as stalking and pouncing. Sometimes Mama Lion would even flick her tail back and forth, allowing the cubs to practice pouncing on it. Playing together was also an important way for all of the cubs in the pride to bond with one another. Many of them would be lifelong companions. Very early one morning, Leah kissed her mother goodbye. Mama Lion and most of the other grown-up female lions were going off to hunt. The adult males followed behind the group. They were too big to move as fast as the females, who were better hunters. Mama Lion and the others headed for a big watering hole. They knew that many animals went there to drink water, and the lions hoped to catch them by surprise. Mama always preferred to hunt in the early morning or in the evening when the air was cooler. No one wanted to hunt under the hot sun. While Leah's mother was away hunting, some aunts stayed behind to take care of the cubs. Leah and her brother hoped Mama would bring them back some food. But the hunters came back without any food. Sometimes the lions had to go 3 to 4 days without eating. That is why they stuffed themselves after a successful hunt. The hunters would simply try again that evening. The lions rested before the next hunt, but after an hour or so, Mama Lion growled and rose quickly. She had heard a distant roar. She knew that male lions from the outside of the pride sometimes tried to take it over by fighting with the male leaders. While Leah hid with the other cubs, the adult females sprang into action. They roared fiercely at this stranger, The males in the pride got ready for a battle. But there was no fight. The stranger changed his mind about attacking. He backed off and ran away. The pride was still safe. That evening the lions killed a large animal. The pride ate well. With a full tummy, Leah snuggled with her father. 2 rainy seasons came and went. At last, Leah was old enough to join the hunt. Early one morning, she followed her mother onto the open plain. They spied herds of animals in the distance. As soon as she was close enough to one of the herds, Mama Lion began to chase the slowest animal, but turned to fight Mama Lion. Mama Lion did not give up. She knew she was faster than her prey. Leah watched and she learned. The lions had such a big meal that morning. Leah's father ate about 30 pounds of meat in that one meal. Afterward, the pride found a grove of shady trees and flopped down for a long nap. Months passed and Leah and her brother were growing very fat quickly. In fact, Leah's brother was starting to grow a mane. Only male lions grow manes. They start to grow when they're about 2 years old, and the mane will continue to grow and fill out until the young lion is about 5. Manes are very important to the males. The male with the largest mane is usually the most important male in the pride. He's also the first one to eat after a successful hunt. A large shaggy mane makes him appear even more larger than he is, so other animals might think twice before attacking so huge a creature. Several more rainy seasons had now come and gone. Leah and her brother were no longer cubs, and they were almost 3 years old. Soon it would be time for her brother to leave their pride. He might just roam with the male cousins of the same age until he could find and take control of his own pride. Then he would mate. Leah would stay with the pride, and with her mother. At last, Leah was a full-grown member of the pride. She had already learned to be a good hunter. Soon she would be ready to become a mother. This part of the wild African plain, which she knew so well, would be her home for the rest of her life. I have read A Lion Grows Up in honor of our Zoo Animals Week in Miss Horner's class. I hope you enjoyed A Lion Grows Up, and thank you. Bye, friends. I miss you.